Hi there, Kristen here. So today I'd like to lead you through some very simple embodiment exercises that can be used whenever we're feeling a little bit overwhelmed, maybe a little bit of uncertainty. These activities can be used to help bring our awareness back to this present moment, bring our awareness back to our bodies and ourselves. This can be particularly helpful in those moments when we are getting really activated or afraid, but the fear is something that isn't in this present moment with us. There isn't a actual concern for our physical safety, but our body is still feeling very afraid. So maybe we're feeling really tight and constricted, really activated. This can be a really great way to really calm our nervous system, kind of unwind our nervous system, and bring ourselves back into that parasympathetic space of rest and digest, right? Okay. So get into a comfortable position in a space where you can get a little bit weird and not be feeling too self-conscious about whether or not you are seen. Awesome. So we're going to start with a very simple breathwork activity. We're going to breathe in, and we are going to affirm in our minds, I know I am breathing in. And then when we breathe out, we're going to affirm, I know I am breathing out. Affirming this knowledge can really help kind of slow our minds down and bring us into this present moment. So we're going to move through 5 cycles of breath, breathing in, affirming in our heads, I know I'm breathing in, breathing out, affirming, I know I'm breathing out. All right, here we go. Breathing in, I know I am breathing in. Breathing out, I know I am breathing out. Breathing in, I know I am breathing in. Breathing out, I know I am breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in, I know I am breathing in. Breathing out, I know I am breathing out. One more time. Breathing in, I know I am breathing in. Breathing out, I know I am breathing out. Let your breath come back into a normal rhythm and just notice how your body is feeling now compared to when you first began. If you are someone who likes to journal and write, feel free to pause the video for a second, kind of jot down some reflections in a journal about shifts that you felt in your body from before you started the breath exercise to after. Awesome. Beautiful. Now, we are going to add another piece to that breath work. So breathing in, I know I am breathing in, or very simply, I am breathing in. Breathing out, I know I am breathing out, or very simply, I am breathing out. Yeah, we're going to pair that breath work with a finger hold activity. So this finger holding activity can be a very subtle way to really re-ground into our body, bring our awareness back into this present moment. Give ourselves a little bit of containment and love in a moment when we're feeling really activated, feeling really uncertain, overwhelmed, or afraid. This is an activity that can be used any place, anywhere. And we're very simply just going to be breathing and holding our fingers. So we're going to do 3 cycles of breath on each finger. If you want to stay longer, or please feel free to do that. We're going to pair this affirmation, I am breathing in, I am breathing out, to our breath. So let's start on our thumb on either hand. We're going to move through each finger on one hand, each finger on the other hand, taking 3 deep breaths per finger, affirming to ourselves, I am breathing in. I am breathing out. All right, here we go. Holding our thumb, taking a deep breath in, affirming. I am breathing in, letting it out. I am breathing out. One more time, deep breath in, let it out. One more breath here. I am breathing in, letting it out. I am breathing out. Switching fingers as we feel ready. Taking 3 more deep breaths here. I am breathing in. I am breathing out. One more breath here. Switching to our middle finger. Deep breath in. I am breathing in. Full exhale. I am breathing out. Another deep breath here. Another beautiful exhale. One more breath here. I am breathing in. I am breathing out. Switching to our next finger, taking a deep breath in. I am breathing in, letting it all out. Another breath in here. Another breath out. I am breathing out. One more breath here. Let it all out. Let's hold our pinky finger here. 3 more deep breaths. I am breathing in. I am breathing out. Inhale here. Oh, exhale, let it all out. One more breath cycle here. I am breathing in. I am breathing out. Beautiful. Go ahead and shake that hand out. Go ahead and just notice how you're feeling now to when we began. Take another deep clearing breath, breathing in, breathing out through our mouth, letting it all out. All right, moving on to the next hand, giving our thumbs some containment here. We're going to take 3 breaths here, affirming I am breathing in. On the in-breath, I am breathing out. On the out-breath, here we go. Go ahead and take a deep breath in. Let it out. Breathing in, I am breathing in. Breathing out, I am breathing out. One more deep breath in here. I know I am breathing in. Letting it out. I know I am breathing out. Moving on to our next finger, taking a deep breath here. Letting it all out. One more. Letting it all out. One more breath. I am breathing in. Letting it all out. I am breathing out. All right, let's move on. Holding our middle finger. Taking 3 deep breaths in and out. I know I am breathing in. I know I am breathing out. One more here. All right, let's move on to our next finger. Holding that finger, sending love to ourselves as we breathe in and out. Another breath in and another breath out. one more breath here. I am breathing in, letting it all out. I am breathing out. Final finger here. Breathing in. I am breathing in, letting that breath out. I am breathing out. Another breath here. Full breath in and out. Final breath here and out. Go ahead and shake that hand out. Taking a moment here to breathe normally and just reflect on how your body feels now compared to when we began. If you like, please press pause here. Take a moment to pop into your journal, writing any reflections, any noticings, any observations. Taking time to notice even the smallest of shifts, the tiniest of changes. It is so important to give ourselves these moments of reflection. These are part of how we anchor in the benefits that these activities offer us. It is so easy for our ego and our intellectual mind to write off these simple breathwork activities, these simple containment activities and embodiment activities as unimportant, right? As wastes of time, as unnecessary. But these activities are so important when we're talking about moving out of fight or flight, kind of freak out activation, overwhelm and fear, and moving back into peace, moving back into rest, moving back into calm. And so when we can stack evidence for ourselves and prove to ourselves, show ourselves the shifts that are occurring in our body, we can start to really believe in the importance of these activities, and that belief can help us to act, right? Do the activities rather than thinking, oh, I should do this. We can say, let's do that right now. Let's take 5 minutes and breathe. Let's take 5 minutes and hold each of our fingers. Just give ourselves a moment to relax. All right. Let's do one more activity today. We're going to be doing a tapping activity. Now, our hands are probably feeling pretty activated from doing all of that beautiful finger holding work. So we're going to use that activation and we're going to do some tapping. We're going to do tapping on our face. So there are many different acupressure points and kind of trigger points on our face. And if that's something that interests you, I encourage you to just get online, Google those. You can find those points. For the purpose of this activity, we're just going to tap on our face generically and notice what spots feel really good, what spots feel tender, and just become really aware of our face and of all of the different kind of neurons and kind of pressure points on our face. So let's start by kind of activating our hands, kind of rubbing them together here, building some energy, building some heat. Give yourself a couple of really exaggerated exhales. When we exhale fully from our body, really letting all the air exit, we make space for new, energized air, oxygen, energy to move into us. Sometimes we don't notice how much stagnant energy is really in our bodies until we exhale in these very big, dramatic ways. So with our hands really activated, before we start tapping on our face, let's do one of those exaggerated exhales. Yeah, so let's vibe with like kind of like a bee/like snake sound, and we're going to exhale with a sound like this, zzz or sss. Really pushing the air really dramatically out through our teeth in a kind of buzzing, hissing kind of sound. And as we do that on our exhale, practice it now if that feels good. We're gonna do that hissing sound for longer than feels necessary to really clear out some stagnant energy before we begin here. All right, so deep breath in and out, making that hissing sound. In again, filling up and doing that S exhale for as long as you can. Keep it going if you can. Beautiful. One more here, breathing in and out. Beautiful. All right, with our activated hands, we're going to start kind of near our temple, our hairline. We're just going to kind of work all around, all the way down on the outside of our face towards our jaw, by our ears, all the way down to the chin. Let's move back from the chin on the outside line like that. Oh, up the jaw, giving some extra love to your jaw right there, tippy tapping. I like to use all of my fingers, kind of do this like tapping, soft tapping, using all of them, just kind of running over. Let's follow our intuition here, moving all along our face, anywhere that feels good, making sure to move all the way around our eyes, on our cheekbones. Extra love to our jaw, around our lips. Underneath our nose. All around our cheekbone area. If any area is feeling really tender, you can also just do some gentle rubs, kind of like pulling the skin apart. Yeah, feels really good up on the forehead. If you put your hands kind of right in that middle line where your third eye is, kind of just gently pull the skin of your forehead down, all the way down to your chin. Oh yeah, that feels really good. Yep, getting under your eyes, kind of if you start in the bridge of your nose and just pull down around your eyes on that cheekbone kind of area. Yeah, feels really good. Rubbing around the lips, kind of pulling the skin all around your lips. You can do some tapping too after you'd pulled. If you like to add some affirmations here, I really love doing some very honest affirmations while I'm doing this kind of pulling apart and tapping work. So if I'm doing this because I got really like irritated or aggravated about something, I might say, even though I'm feeling really irritated, I'm willing to give myself a little bit of love. Even though I'm feeling really activated, I'm willing to accept myself fully. Even though I'm feeling very angry right now, I'm willing to give myself some love. Even though I'm feeling really activated right now, I'm willing to believe that this will pass. Even though I'm feeling really, really frustrated, I am willing to let that feeling move through me. Let's take a few more moments here. If you like, you can move down to kind of your neck area, do some tapping and kind of pulling there too. Yeah, giving special attention to that space where our neck is meeting our head. I know I can hold a lot of tension there. Getting on our shoulders, doing some tapping. Yeah. And then as you feel ready, just go ahead and just gently kind of tap all over your kind of chest area. You can move down that middle line, that sternum line, tapping along your ribs, underneath your chest there. Yeah, you can bring it up and kind of tap underneath your armpits. Look kind of like a funky chicken here. Yeah, tapping all along that rib area, up in that sternum area. Really trusting yourself here and just tapping and yourself. Breathe deeply and just feel the energy kind of like activating and moving. A lot of times when we get really stressed out, really activated, really tense, the tendency of our body is to tighten, contract, like just get really tight and rigid. And it can be really, really helpful to just encourage a little loosening by doing the tapping like this or doing some gentle kind of pulling apart and rubbing. It can encourage our body and the energy within our body to start flowing again after we've had a moment of really tight contraction. Awesome. So as you feel ready with that, kind of finish up. You can tap all along your head if you like to finish. It's a really nice way to finish, just tapping all over your head. Yeah. And as you feel ready, bring yourself back into stillness here. Take a couple of really deep breaths and just begin to notice how your body feels. Noticing without judgment, without criticism, just becoming aware of the felt sense and the sensations in your body. Breathing in here and out. Breathing in again. Letting it all out. Breathing in one more time. Breathing out. Beautiful. If you like to journal, I encourage you to pull your journal out here. Do some noticings. Write down what you observe, how you feel now compared to when we began this activity, how you feel now compared to when we began this video. So important for us to be able to reflect on how we felt and notice our shifts. So much of mindfulness work, so much of self-care work is noticing subtle shifts. When we give ourselves space to notice what an activity can do for us, we are more likely to do that activity again because we have an anchor of what that activity, what the outcome of that activity can be. When we brush off the noticings and kind of rush past the observations, in those moments when we most need these activities, it becomes really easy to convince ourselves that that won't do anything for us. But when we are anchored in the relaxation that our body feels, right? In the openness that these activities can bring, right? All of a sudden, we can anchor into that evidence and kind of push ourselves to do an activity that we might want to talk ourselves out of. Awesome. So we activated a lot of energy in this activity. So let's do a final zip up activity. We're going to use our middle fingers here. We're going to hook one of our fingers in gently into our belly button. We don't need to like get deep in there and not like hurt ourselves. We're just going to kind of gently hook right there and pull up gently, just a little bit. Then we're going to put our other middle finger on the middle of our forehead in between our eyebrows, and we're also going to kind of pull up there. We're going to do that motion simultaneously, gently pulling up, and we're going to take 3 deep breaths. All right, here we go. Breathing in and out. Feeling our body relax. Another deep breath in and out, allowing the muscles in our face to relax. One more deep breath in and out, bringing our awareness to our feet. One more. Awesome. Well, I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day. I hope this activities helped you to feel a little bit more calm, a little bit more embodied, and a little bit more present and aware. Love to you. Bye now.